Happy Sunday, love bugs. I'm on my own today, so this video is going to be rough. Um, I don't have anybody to push the on and off button on my camera, so I'm outside, y'all. I had one of my clients call me yesterday and asked me um, about pots that I had done for him and his wife a couple years ago. I did some really nice pots for a new deck that they had put in. And I made sure to make these perennials, so they would come back each and every year, and low maintenance perennials. But even low maintenance perennials require some maintenance, not a lot, but some. Remember, when you put your plants in pots, even if you use that soil that fertilizes on its own for 6 months, okay, after that 6 months, there's no nutrients in the soil anymore. So you have to add in nutrients. So if you want those plants to be just as vigorous as they were when you initially planted them, then you're going to have to go in and you're going to have to put that nutrients back into the soil. Now, there are several ways that you can do that. One of the easiest ways is with a shake and a feed, okay? And you can get, there are different brands, different varieties, different strengths of shake and feed. And basically, all you do is, it's like you said, you shake and it feeds it, okay? Now what I typically do is either with my hands or with a little rake here, is I kind of go in and try to incorporate that into the soil. I don't want it to just sit on top of the soil. So maybe like the first 2 inches there. And you don't have to worry, because what happens is when it rains, it will, the shake and feed that you put in there will start to dissolve, on its own. So it'll start to feed your plants, your roots, and your blooms, and all of that. But like I said, it's just that simple. It's a shake and feed. Now, you can also do a water soluble, where basically you would put your granulars into water in a container, milk jug, whatever you want to use, and then you would basically just water your plant like you would any other time. Okay, so there's that variety as well. With that, you don't have to mix up the soil, because it's already the fertilizer that you put in there has already dissolved. Okay, so you don't have to do that. But those are typically 2 of the easiest ways to put nutrients back into your soil. Now, this shake and feed says it feeds for up to 3 months. Okay, so this is great to get it started in the spring. This is March, April, and May. Okay, by the time May comes, I won't be using the shake and feed anymore. What I'll be using is the water soluble one. The one that you put the granulars in the water, and then you would water your plant typically as you normally would. Because with the shake and feed, once this starts to grow and I start to get my blooms and stuff, it'll just be easier to water it than it would be to do the shaking. And then, because this pot typically gets pretty big, so to get down in there and underneath that and rake the soil and everything would be a little bit difficult. But that's kind of it, y'all. You know what? Post up if you have questions, or you want to see things, or you want to ask me things. Just, put it in the comments.